Darius, what an entertaining game, the opening match of the season, and thankfully we were on the right end of the result and we got the 3 points. What were your thoughts on the game today?
Thank goodness for the win. The Championship's a crazy league, we know that. The vast majority of the players were with us last year, so they've experienced what the Championship's like, and the games are going to be like that. Every game is a winnable game, but also with every game you're playing against a really competitive team. And we knew we would have a really good test today against Bangor, who done really well in the game, to be fair, but I'm really glad we got the 3 points, especially the one at the end, the winning goal. So I thought we did really well, especially in the second half. First half was really competitive, both teams going at it. But yes, as I said, 3 points, very important to kickstart our season, especially at home.
As you said, Darius, Bangor were really strong. They've strengthened their squad this season, newly promoted of course, and they really seemed up for the game, and they were so fast in the counter-attack for us today.
Absolutely, and we knew the record, especially against promoted teams coming up from Premier Intermediate. They're strong. They've got a winning mentality because of what they've done last season. We knew what to expect with their style of play as well. They've got really talented players, so does every team in this league. So every game's going to be really competitive, and today was not an exception, like you could see today. But as I said, second half we came in strong after an interesting first half with loads of goals. But yes, I thought we deserved to win in the end.
Yeah, 4 goals in the first half. As I said, it was a really entertaining game, especially for the neutral. Mick Morgan, player of the match today, he was voted by the directors, and he had a super strike, super goal for him.
Super debut, competitive debut for us. Amazing player. We knew that when he'd come in. You could see in the first training session, really confident, strong 1v1s, isn't afraid to shoot. But a young player, and that's rare with young players, that they're showing that confidence at senior level. Championship's not an easy league, especially to step into, but he'd experienced it last year, and he clearly impressed the management team, and that's why we've got him on loan, and we're lucky to have him. And I know that's going to be the start of a really strong season for him, and today he's proved that with his opening goal. And at that point it was a really important goal. It was our first one, kickstart our season. So yes, a great performance, deserved man of the match, and that's the first of many for him.
And you got the equaliser, which again, really important goal just before half time. Such a tight angle and a super finish from you as well.
Yeah, no, same as Mick, we're both not afraid to shoot. When we get in the box, we're trying to get shots off all the time. We're trying to create opportunities for our teammates, and I thought I was going to try and create half a yard in the left or the right. The left came up, so I took him down the line, and thankfully I was able to get a clean strike on it, and to equalise just before half time it was as well. It was important for us going into the half-time level. I thought we deserved it as well. I thought it was an even enough first half. They had the early spells, we had the latter spells, I thought. But yes, again, an important goal for us.
So to each at half-time, what did Chris and Stephen say? Because you certainly came out and it looked like we had the majority of the possession in that second half for sure.
Yeah, definitely. We obviously want to try and play out this year. We tried last year as well, but we have so many talented players in the team, we thought it would be a waste to not use it. We knew that they had a threat before the game as well, with long passes up to Arthurs, who's a dangerous player by the way, very dangerous, and with Neil up there as well. Two very dangerous strikers with different styles but complement each other well, so we knew that would be the threat, especially with flick-ons going up to Arthurs and Neil running behind, and with Arthur as well, Scotty. They're dangerous players, so we wanted to address that and how we'd combat that in the second half, and I thought we did that really well. The defence was tight, and especially in the second half towards the end when we got the 3-2 lead, we were strong. We were really strong, and that's what it takes in this league, to be mentally strong and to grind out 3 points. That's what we done at the end.
Before we got the third goal from yourself, thankfully, you missed a couple of chances, and I know maybe Calvin could have had a couple. Did any of you think, oh my goodness, it's going to be one of these days?
When I went through it the side, I backed myself to score. I have to score that, to be honest, and I was disappointed, as you can see, that I didn't. Mick done everything right. The way the pass was good, his run was good, and he's put me in unselfishly, and I have to score. But resilience, thankfully, I didn't give up, and from that we won a corner, and I got my head onto it. Again, Arthur's, he's won everything all day, and I've won one header, and thankfully that header's the one that ends up in the net. So I'm delighted for that, because I'd missed that one before and I was devastated, to be honest. So yes, it's a really, really important 3 points, as I said.
Yeah, it was a super header from yourself, and we have to mention Gary Donnelly, who worked his socks off all day, captain, and he certainly showed that on the pitch to win that corner for your header.
Absolutely, named captain for this season, no surprise. He's an amazing player, amazing leader, important for us. It was important last season, amazing season. But yes, really, really good to have around the place, not just on the pitch, as you can see, talented, but in the dressing room, everyone gets on with him. And I've got no doubts he's going to lead us on really, really well this year.
We will take a lot of confidence from that game today and getting those 3 points. Another tough game. There's no easy games in this championship, as we know, and we go to Dundela then next Saturday.
Absolutely, no easy games in this league. Every game we're going with the intention to try and win the game, and that'll be no difference next Saturday. Every team can win on their day. Every team's strong on their day, so we have to go with a really strong mentality. As I said, like the end of the game where you're holding out for 3 points, we need to be relentless with that and resilient. We know even going goals down, 1-0 down and 2-1 down, but to be resilient. And we might need that next Saturday. But there was loads of things we did well throughout the 90 minutes. It wasn't just backs against the wall resilience. No, we did things well, as Stevie addressed, but there's definitely things we can improve upon, and we need to address that for next Saturday. Thankfully we've got a week for that and a couple of training sessions. So yes, on to next week.